happened. I could start 30 years ago. I could start January, whichever one. I'll start in January. Really, I know I don't get emotional. I may, but
it's all right.
It's okay. It's okay because we do that. It's okay.
So January, and I wrote this January 18th, 2021. I had a stress test, nuclear stress test with my doctor. And I went to the doctor's office. My blood pressure when I arrived was 176 over 111. The doctor asked me, did I take my medication? I said, yeah. Then I noticed the concern look on their face, which then made me look concerned. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? And so after the doctors huddled, they decided to let me move forward with the stress test. But while I was on the treadmill, I had a monitor in front of me, and I noticed that my blood pressure readings were, I think the highest one I saw was like 220 over 110 or something like that. And so I immediately knew that something was wrong. Whatever I was doing was not right. And I, at that moment, there were a lot of things going through my head. One, I lost my mom to a stroke in 2018. And one of the things that and one of the things that I always said going through that ordeal was I didn't want to be in a situation. Just going to the stroke unit every day for 3 months and seeing patients in those situations just was not something I wanted to go through. And what I've learned today is a lot of that we bring on ourselves. This program has done wonders for me because for 55 years I was doing it the way I thought was the right way, but it wasn't. I say this to everyone, the doctors are wonderful. They will give you meds to get you well. But if you ask them, well, how long will I need to take this? Most of them, some of the answers I was getting was the rest of your life. And I never for one time thought that, you know what, if you just did something for 90 days, you could be off your meds and never have to go back to them again. Now, what I'll tell people is sugar ain't sweet. They have records where some people get off their meds in like 3 days. and so one of the things on day 4, I was like, oh, something wrong. This thing not working. Why am I still taking my it took me a little bit longer to get there, but I made it, and it was a wonderful feeling that when I made it. I mean, when I tell you I made it, and I haven't looked back since. And so, really, I mean, that's it in a high level.
Yeah. So
I'm
sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. Go ahead. No, I'm done.
Okay. So okay. I'll go back to, I don't know what day it was, but I just remember I was in my studio. I was here. I think I was finishing up a workout, and I received a text from you. It was early in the morning. You said, I think you said, call me when you can, or something like that. And of course, I don't get text messages from Fred. So when he says that, I called immediately, so I called and stopped what I was doing. I called, said, what's going on, Fred? And you told me about your blood pressure and everything. And I said, you know what? We need to meet tonight. Okay. We can't even play with it. We can't even play. Those were like high numbers. I said, we can't even play with it. I said, we're going to have a meeting tonight. I said, I'm sure Pops would agree. Let's set it right now. What time can you meet? Right. And I just knew. I said, it was no question. And of course, when I mentioned the Pops, he was like, absolutely. It was no question that we knew you need to be in the program, and whatever it was going to take, we was going to make sure, you were going to be straight. That was our sentiments. Yeah, we're going to fix it. We're going to fix it because we know, like you said, we eat our way into high blood pressure. We eat our way into high cholesterol. We eat our way into type 2 diabetes, and so we knew that could be reversed, and so I'm grateful. So you say it didn't happen in 3 days, but it happened in 28 days, though. 28 days. Come on, man. 28 days.
Nah, but it had me worried because I was like, wow, day 4, day 5, I'm still. What's going on?
We set the bar too high, Pops. We set the bar too high.
A high bar, but I being on the group calls, I do see many people get there within that first week, and it's a blessing, just a blessing.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
We set the bar too high, y'all. Did y'all see that? We set the bar too high. Fred had been on high blood pressure medication for 30 years. 30 years. Has anybody been on medication for 30 years? 30 years he had been on medication. Okay. And he said, my husband and I, we say all the time, say we're a victim of our own success. Okay. Because people have gotten off in a day, in 2 days, in 3 days, in a week. And so he was like, how long is it going to take? I'm like, well, okay, you've been on for 30 years. If it takes you 30 days, if it takes you 3 months, 6 months, you've been on for 30 years. It's worth it. Okay, listen, y'all. It's not if it will work. It's only when. Somebody type that in the chat. Somebody say, it's not if, it's only when. It's not if, it's only when. It's not if, you all. Okay? 30 years he was on it. We got him off. He was done. Kaput. No more medication. Okay? No more. I know he would have loved for it to have been 3 days, a week. Okay? It took a little longer than that, but he's done. Okay? He just had to be committed. He had to be all in. Are y'all ready to be all in? Huh? Are you ready to be all in? That's all it takes. That's why I said from day one, listen, like you're at the poker table, you going all in. Push all your chips in. Okay? You got to be all in. He had to be all in. That's it. It's not if it will work. It's only when. So come on, y'all. Let me pull up these slides so we can jump to it. Okay. Let me share. Let me share. Can you give me this sharing? What is that, Shirley? Can you give me the sharing? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh yeah. Boom. Okay. Y'all see these slides? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. All right, y'all. Welcome to day 4. First of all, how has this thing been going for you? Can y'all tell me this on a scale of 1 to, I'm gonna say 1 to 10. I'm gonna give you a little wiggle room, okay? With 10 being it's been fantastic, okay? Just let me know, what has this been for you on a scale of 1 to 10? Huh? Let me see what my people saying in the chat. Let me pull it up right now. What are we saying in the chat? Okay. Oh, somebody said 1,000. Okay, come on, 1,000. Come on, 1,000. YouTube, scale of 1 to 10. How has this been for you for these first 3 days? I'm talking about the workouts. I'm talking about the mindset calls with Coach Tooker and these calls. Okay, the general session, the VIP session on a scale of 1 to 10. Okay, I see some 11s. I see 15s. Okay, I see 100s. Okay, okay, okay. Listen, we cooking then. We in here cooking. All right, y'all. Let's get this party started then. Let me make sure I got y'all right here in front of me. Welcome to day 4 of the Road to Optimal Health Challenge. Okay, let's talk about this engagement competition. Ashley, huh? The people, we got some winners. Have they been getting paid?
They've been getting paid, and so congratulations. We have 5 winners: Jewel Beal, Nia Imani, Michelle Cartwright, Ruth Wright, and Yoko Simmons. So we have 2 more opportunities tonight and tomorrow night to win.
Yeah.
And we are excited about tonight's engagement competition. In fact, Coach Rowe, I have a couple more questions because I just want to turn up the heat a little bit.
Okay, very good. Okay, that means y'all better be paying attention. Okay, the early bird gets the worm, huh?
The early bird gets the worm. So
okay,
absolutely
pays all their bills. Okay, I owe no one, huh? I owe no one. They got their money. Okay, they got their money, y'all. So as usual, I'm gonna keep reminding you, get your merch. Okay, that's the QR code. Like, do it, get your merch. And I see it. Kudos to the people that's purchasing, because I see it coming all day. I see the emails coming in. The people are purchasing, right? Why? Because it's a form of accountability. God's food is undefeated. Now, you can't wear a shirt that say God's food is undefeated and then go to Chick-fil-A. As a matter of fact, I bet not see you in Chick-fil-A with that shirt on. Don't you do it. Don't you defile that shirt, okay, by going to Chick-fil-A, okay? Body by Rochelle T. Parks, fueled by God's food. Come on. You gotta love to wear that, okay? Come on, but you can't wear that, okay, and be eating Panera bread. You can't do that and be in Popeyes. You can't do it, okay? I know you've done a million things. I know it. You've tried everything underneath the sun. But guess what? This time, it will work. This time, somebody type in the chat, this time. This time, because I know y'all done tried a million things, but this time it will work. And guess what? You are the hope for the generational health of your family. You are. I need you to pick up that mantle and carry it, okay? Pick it up and carry it, guys. Go to thehealthmotivator.com and grab your merch today, okay? Recap. 3 principles of achieving optimal health. I told you these 3 principles will save your life. YouTube, these 3 principles will save your life. If you just follow these right here, I promise you, your whole life will change. Eat the food that God made. You say, what is it, Coach Roy? I'm going to say again. Meat, fish, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grain, legumes. Okay, that's the food. That's what God called food. Anything outside of that is a lab experiment. Okay, that's what it is. Eat it as close to its original form. Come on now. Don't overcook your veggies. Okay, vegetables should have a little crunch to it. I don't care about how Big Mama made it. Okay, I always tell you, when you say, I want to cook it like so and so, consider the health of the people. Okay, who gave you the recipe? Huh? Consider the health of the people you're trying to mimic. Okay, come on now. Don't allow any food to be your God. No addictions. I've already seen the confessions. Most of you, I am whatever your name is, and I am a sugar addict. I already know it. Okay, but we already said there should be no other gods before it. The God you serve. Okay. We don't want any little G's. Like, we don't want sugar to be our idols, okay? And for some of us, it is. For many of us, it is. We're addicted to sugar, whether we want to admit it or not. Most of us are sugar addicts, okay? And we already saw yesterday how it wreaks havoc in our bodies, okay? How it can affect every organ in our body. Sugar can affect most of the issues you're dealing with today, okay? It's because of sugar. We were on the call earlier today, and many people found out, oh, this is why I have heart disease, okay? It's not the red meat, because I don't even eat meat. I'm vegan. It's the sugar. Yeah, it's the sugar. Sugar. When you control your blood sugar, you control your whole life. And I know in the beginning, when this whole thing went down with my husband, we thought it was all about diabetes. Okay. We said, oh, diabetes. I said, oh, no. Oh, no. I found out that when you control your blood sugar, you control your whole life. When you normalize your blood sugar, guess what? You also normalize your blood pressure. When you normalize your blood sugar, guess what? We also normalize your cholesterol. We also rid the body of inflammation. We also get rid of arthritis. That's inflammation. We also get off CPAP machines. We also get rid of acne. We also get rid of digestive issues. You see all these things, okay? We also have more energy. We also get rid of the chronic body pain, like all of that when you normalize your blood sugar. I promise you. No addictions, guys. No addictions, okay? So listen, we already said, okay, Coach Ray, I know I got to eat God's food. I know I got to eat God's food. I know I have to eat it as close to its original form. I got to optimize it. And I know I can't be addicted to anything. I got it. But if there was a way I can do all these things quicker, huh? Anybody want to know how to do it quicker? Huh? Anybody want to know how do I expedite this thing? Rochelle, can you give me a hack? Okay? This is an approved shortcut, huh? This is some way that's going to put a little turbo boost on these results. Anybody want a turbo boost? Okay, Kel Meekins got her hand up. I do. I do. Okay, let me introduce you to some accelerator hacks, okay? How about this? Watch this. Listen. To understand the cheat codes, okay? This is the only time Coach Ro going to be talking about cheat anything, okay? To understand the cheat codes, you must first understand how your body works. You got to understand it. Remember, that's why I explained the cell theory. Cells make up tissues, tissues make up organs, organs make up organ systems make up the organism. You got to understand how the body works, okay? And listen, those organ systems, there are 11 of them in the body. There are 11 organ systems, guys. You say, what are they, Coach Ro? You have your integumentary system, okay? That's your skin. The skeletal system that deals with your bones. The muscular system that deals with these guns, okay? The respiratory system, that's your whole, that's your heart and things like that, and lungs. Your digestive system, okay? Your urinary system, your circulatory system, your central nervous system, your endocrine system, your reproductive system, and what's missing off of here is your lymphatic system. There are 11 systems, you all. 11 of them, okay? 11 systems. Here are just some of the illnesses related to some of those systems, because you remember what I said. If you have something going on with you, right, you can reverse engineer that thing. You say, okay, I have this going on. What organ system is that? And then you say, okay, now what organ is that? And so you just go to reverse engineer that thing. But I need you to know all roads lead back to God's food. All roads will lead back to God's food. But this is a way to know like how to reverse engineer this thing. So let me show you this, okay? Acne, eczema, psoriasis. What does that affect? Your skin. Okay? Skin is the organ. What system is that? The integumentary system, guys. You see? How do you heal acne, eczema, and psoriasis? Okay, by healing the tissues. How you do that? By healing the cells. How do you heal the cells? By eating God's food. Huh? You mean to tell me, Coach, I've been dealing with acne all my life. I've been dealing with eczema and psoriasis all my life. You mean to tell me I just got to change what I'm putting? That's exactly what I'm telling you. That's exactly what I'm telling you. Most of the times, this right here is because your gut is jacked up. Your digestive system is jacked up. The microbiome of your gut is jacked up. When you clear it up, most times you're going to clear up these skin conditions. Okay? I promise you, this is what I know to be true. This is what I know to be true. My baby, okay, my daughter, she's 22 today, but I remember when she was a toddler, had eczema really bad, just scratching. She used to scratch so much, she used to draw blood, you all. She used to draw blood on her hands. She used to get on her hands and her thighs, okay? And I thought she just got a bad hand. I said, oh, okay. I didn't know I did that, okay? In utero, because the trash I was eating, okay? And then the food I was feeding her after she was born, okay? She was I was feeding her that stuff, which was causing these flare-ups in her skin. But when I changed, okay, when I changed what she was putting in her body, guess what? Her body changes. Her body changed, okay? The stuff started to clear up, okay? We used to drink milk all the time, cow's milk, okay? We didn't do whole milk. We used to be on 2%. We thought we was doing so. We was on the 2%. That milk would tear skin up. That dairy milk does not do a body good. We put cheese in everything. Where my cheese heads at? Huh? Where my cheese? I know I got some cheese heads up in here. I know I do. Somebody, they want cheese on everything. Where my cheese heads at? Come on, kill me. Say guilty. You ain't the only one here. Okay, dairy. Somebody said they the dairy queen. Okay, come on, somebody. I know I did. Okay, listen, it affects the skin. Milk does not do a body good, you all. It creates mucus in the body, got you all congested, allergies, eczema, all these things just from dairy. Okay, I promise you remove the dairy out of your diet, you may see a whole different person. Okay, you may be like, oh my God, I can breathe. No allergies. Oh, no eczema. Oh, wow, 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 wow. I'm telling you. Okay, let's try another one. What about this? Rheumatoid arthritis, gout. That's the skeletal system. Huh? It's food. I remember when I was in the military, one of my fellow officers, he used to have these gout flare-ups. And he said, he used to tell me, he's like, Parks, it hurt so bad, he couldn't even walk. He used to like move around in the office chair on wheels. He said he couldn't even walk. It would flare up that bad. I was like, you're in that much pain? Yes. Okay, yes, rheumatoid arthritis. We had a young lady that got in the boat. This was probably 2021. She had already had surgery on one of her ankles, okay? And she was still walking with a walker due to have another surgery, okay? And she said, she was like, Coach, I just want to run again. I used to be a runner. Now I'm on a walker. She said, I used to be a runner. Now I'm on a walker. I said, stand by, okay? Stand by. Do you believe that God's food is undefeated? I do. She got in this boat. She changed what she put in her body. Never had that surgery. And she back running. Come on, somebody. Glory to God. And she's back running, y'all. She ran. I remember before she got the program, she had run a 5K. You see, she just changed what she put in her body. But somebody that would think, oh, rheumatoid arthritis, okay, I think they say that's an autoimmune condition. I can never reverse that. Huh? Say who? Huh? Well, my physician. Okay, we serve the great physician. We serve the great physician. And God's food is undefeated. That's why you must understand how the body works first. Huh? When you understand how the body works, it makes all sense, okay? And what they say, it makes no sense. Okay? This is basic biology. Basic biology, okay? Come on, what about this? The respiratory system, asthma, pneumonia, bronchitis. Okay? I told you Johanna had sarcoidosis. She probably was told she could never get rid of that, but she did. She's free today. Huh? She's free of sarcoidosis today. She had to change her diet, though. She had to change the stuff that she was used to. She had to stop doing. See, that's what some of y'all don't want to get rid of. Y'all want to keep doing the stuff you did since you was 10. Huh? I grew up on this, okay? And you grew up sick. Huh? I don't care that you've been doing it for 20 years. It's not working. It has you sick. Sometimes you got to let this stuff go. You got to cut it loose. Let my people go so that we can be free. Free to do what God has called you to do, because you can't even do it because you're sick. You can't do it with the same energy and the same fervor that God would have you to do it because you don't feel well. I promise you. If you out here, I don't care if you got your own business, if you're an employer, an employee, you're not giving your all because you cannot, because you're not well. You can give what all you got. And what you got, it ain't much because you don't feel well. I'm telling you. And if you think you're doing 100, you're not if you're sick. Because you can't. You're incapable. I'm trying to tell you guys, when you change what you put in your body changes. Okay. What about this? Irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, pancreatitis, ulcers. What about Crohn's disease? What about GERD? What about, acid reflux? What about diverticulitis, ulcerative colitis, all these things? It's digestion, okay? I told you we can heal your gut in 5 days, huh? Microbiome in your gut is just jacked. It's just jacked up because y'all just eating trash. We just eating trash, okay? Gut, it don't stand a chance. And I don't know if you knew this, but it's like 70% of your immunity resides in your gut. So if your gut is unhealthy, you are compromised. You are compromised. Do you hear me? You're not well. You're not well. Okay. So the gut is what you need to be well. That is the beginning. Like that's the beginning of everything. You got to heal your gut if you want to be well. If your gut is not well, you're not well. Okay. So knowing food is the foundation, you all. Food is the foundation. There is one compound element that all of these systems require. They're required to work at a high level. Okay. Food is the foundation now. Well, we need one element that requires all of these systems. Okay, all of these systems require this one element to work at a high level. Anybody want to know what that is? Anybody want to know? Okay, there's one compound element that, when missing, can cause all these systems to break down. All of them. I mean, you don't have this, it's gonna break down. It's not gonna work well if you don't have this. Anybody want to guess what that is? YouTube. What is the one element? Huh? What is the one? Anybody? Come on now. Good old H2O. Good old agua. Water. That's it. Just water. We need it. We need the water. Chronic pains not associated to injury just could be from dehydration. You mean to tell me, Coach Roy, I know the people say you should be drinking water, but is it that important? It is that important. It really is that important, okay? Knowing food is the foundation, guys, okay? Before you go to the doctor for any reason at all, just try this, okay? If you are experiencing headaches, muscle cramps, constipation, eczema, back pain, chronic asthma, fatigue, kidney stones, memory loss, before you go to the doctor, that's all I want you to do, okay? Drink half your body weight in spring water for 7 straight days. What you say, Coach Rowe? Huh? I see you, Shonda, gonna take a sip as I say it, huh? Teacher's pet. Huh? Before you go to the doctor, okay? This is all I want you to do. Drink half your body weight. So what you mean? So you saying if I weigh 200 pounds, I gotta, that's right, drink 100 ounces, huh? So you said if I weigh 150 pounds, that's right, you gotta drink 75 ounces, okay, every day, 7 days straight, okay? I promise you. And document and see if you notice an improvement. I promise you, you will. I promise you will, okay? You will. You're gonna see an improvement just by, especially if you weren't drinking water before, okay? Let me show you this visual so you can understand it more. Watch this. Water in the human body, guys, okay? It says, your brain, okay, is 75% water. Your brain now, that's huge. The blood that courses through your body is 83% water. Come on, y'all. Your heart, 79% water. The bones, 22% water. Your muscles, come on, 75% water. Your liver, 85% water. Your kidneys are 83% water. I just want to show you how important this water is to your blood. Think about it. How important it is even like to high blood pressure. I'm gonna show you this. Hold on, I'm gonna show you this. Okay, let me show you this because you're not making the connection. Watch this. Let me go a little deeper. Okay. Brain, 75% water. If you don't have enough water, you can experience some headaches. Okay, you're thinking maybe off. You maybe have some cognitive problems. Okay, before you do anything, before you pop that pill, before you would drink water. Drink water. You just may be dehydrated. You can't even think properly. Okay, you may have fog brain. You may be like, okay, wait a minute. Just having some cognitive issues. Drink water first. Okay, your blood, 83% water. Okay, this is what happens, guys. So imagine this right here is your blood vessel, okay? Imagine this is your blood vessel, and the blood flows through your blood vessel, okay? Blood flows through your blood vessel. When you are dehydrated, the blood vessels constrict, meaning the hole gets narrower, right? It gets smaller, which causes the blood flow to go through with difficulty, okay? When it has difficulty flowing through your blood vessel, it causes pressure, okay? Causes your blood pressure to go up. Do you hear me? So dehydration can cause your blood pressure to elevate. But guess what? When you're hydrated, when you drink the water, it dilates the blood vessel, okay, facilitates the flow of the blood through the blood vessel, and the pressure comes down. So for those out there that may be dealing with some high blood pressure, like blood pressure issues, you could be dehydrated. Drink your water. Drink your water, okay? Your heart, 79% water, may cause an irregular heartbeat, overwork, something. It can cause a little heart murmur, like all these things, okay? Drink your water. Bones, 22% water, could change the structural makeup of your bones, could have bone shrinkage, could cause some cancerous bones, okay? Okay, water is important for everything. Muscles, 75% water. But if you're dehydrated, you can have some muscle spasms, okay? Some of y'all wake up in the middle of the night and a cramp, like, oh, you know how we get them Charlie horses and spasms, it'll wake you up out your sleep, okay? You right straight up in the bed, okay? You thought you had a bad back, that you don't think about that. You pop right up, okay? Like the old Jack in the Box. Y'all remember that? You'll pop right up out that bed. Muscle spasms, it starts, muscle starts contracting. You can have toxin buildup, all of that from lack of water, okay? Liver, dehydrated, could have liver disease, bowel disease. I've known the people being impacted so bad, they've had to have surgery, okay? Bowels just impacted, okay? Lack of water. Kidneys, kidney stones, kidney failure, back pain. Sometimes you may get that lower back pain. You think somebody done punched you, in your back or whatever. No, you just dehydrated, okay? Okay, you just dehydrated, guys. You just drink your water. Drink your water is very important, okay? So to avoid these things, knowing food is the foundation, okay? Drink half your body weight. That's all I need you to do. Drink half your body weight. Can y'all commit to that? Okay, VIPs, can y'all commit to drinking half your body weight every day? YouTube, can you commit to drinking half your body weight every single day? And you may be like, Coach, well, that's a whole lot of water. Okay, then you work up to it. Okay, you got to drink it. Work up to it. You may not be able to drink a gallon today, but you can work up to it. Coach Rowe can drink a gallon. Coach Rowe can drink a gallon. I don't need a gallon, but I can. At 150 pounds, I can still drink a gallon. Okay, that's all I need is 75. Okay, and truth be told, that half your body weight, that's with a sedentary lifestyle. Because if you're perspiring, if you're working out and you're sweating, you should drink more because you're losing water. Okay, but I'm just giving you bare minimum, half your body weight. Okay, commit to it. Commit to it and start today. Okay, matter of fact, take a sip. Right? Who got that water with them? Take a sip. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip right now. Take a sip right now. YouTube, take a sip, okay? That's right. Get in the habit of always having your water with you. When you leave the house, take your water with you, okay? And let me tell you something. Coach Rowe don't care nothing about you having to get up in the middle of the night. I don't care nothing about it. I don't care nothing about it. It's a small price to pay for your health. And if you keep drinking, I promise you, your body will acclimate to it. The reason why you keep doing it, because you hokey pokey. You start, you stop, you start, you stop, you start, you stop. You got to that's why you got to be all in. Get in and stay in. Stop starting and stopping. That's why you got to keep getting up, because you never allow your body a chance to acclimate to the water, okay? So you got to be all in, guys. So you say, Coach Rowe, okay, I hear you on this water, but I need some energy, huh? What you got for energy? This is what I got. Drink half your body weight in water, huh? That's what I got. Drink half your body weight in water. I promise you, you're going to feel like, like when the plant is wilted and it is all that, and then you pour some water on, all of a sudden that plant does that and it starts to come up. Or you're like, that's what it's gonna be. You're gonna come to life. Huh? You're gonna be revived, huh? You're gonna be revived when you drink this water. I promise you. Water delivers oxygen to your cells. Did you know that? Water delivers oxygen to your cells, and the more oxygenated the cells are, the more energy you will have. My God, today. It's scientific, y'all. I'm not just telling you the world according to Coach Rowe. This is scientific. Water delivers oxygen to your cells. So maybe you don't have any energy because you're lacking oxygen. You don't have the oxygen because you're dehydrated. So how I get the oxygen, Coach Rowe? By drinking the water. Drink the water. Huh? Drink the water, Anime. Drink the water, y'all. Drink the water. You want to see an increase in weight loss? Anybody want to lose about 10, 20 pounds? Does anybody need to lose about 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100 pounds? Anybody? Huh? How many pounds y'all want to lose? Because everybody don't want to lose weight. How many? Put them in the chat. Somebody say 20, 30, 25, 10. You too. How much you want to lose? Huh? I see 50 pounds. Okay, can I get a 120? I see a 130, 30, 40. Okay, I'm doing auction right now. Okay, somebody say this time 25. Okay, I see 30. I see 50. Okay, somebody said 70 pounds. Okay, somebody say 200 pounds. You want to see an increase? Okay, I can show you how to get it. Okay, drink half your body weight. Huh? Drink half your body weight in water, you all. I'm going to tell you, years ago, true story, years ago, this was long before COVID. I'm talking, this is probably more than 20 years ago. We used to go see this naturopath, right? And he does colonics and reflexology and eye irritation, all these things. And so he had told me and my husband, he said, y'all don't drink water. Like, I can see it. I can see it in your eyes, whatever. Y'all don't drink water. And so my husband committed to, he said, I'm gonna start drinking water. He was like, you're right, I'm gonna start drinking water. And my husband just started drinking water. He did not walk, didn't take one step. Okay. Not one step, not one active step, not an exercise. He just started drinking water. Okay. And he lost 20 pounds. I promise you. Didn't step foot in the gym. He just started drinking water and dropped 20 pounds. And I also remember when he started drinking water, it was like the toxins started coming out of his skin. And his skin started to flake. I didn't know what was happening. Okay. We didn't know. We found out now it was from the water, but I didn't know what was going on. Cause I was like, okay, what you doing? What you got? Like, come on now. Don't touch me. What is happening to your skin? Okay. Cause it just started flaking. He looked like a Skeletor. It didn't look good. Okay. It started flaking and we called the naturopath, like, what is happening? So that's the toxins. The toxins, they were trying to escape, right? Cause he was flushing his body out with this water. This toxins was just living in his body. It'll come out through any orifice. It'll come through your nose, through your mouth, through your urine, through your feces. It was coming through his skin, right? But guess what? When that thing came over, the scales, the peeling went away, and then the skin was baby smooth. And to this day, because if he don't do nothing, he gonna drink his water. Okay, to this day, my husband's skin is baby smooth. Every part. I'm telling you, even without lotion. I said, man, I'm still putting on lotion and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But he drinks his water more than enough. More than enough. Do you hear me? He drinks more than enough water. Okay. And he's exercising too. But I'm just saying, I never forget that. It didn't look good. I thought he didn't contracted something. Okay. Then what is happening? Okay. But it was just toxins coming out of his body. So if that happens to you, don't be alarmed. Okay, don't be alarmed, but that was toxins that was in the body that was coming out. Okay, so the body can work effectively, guys. Okay, water aids in digestion. It detoxifies the body. It boosts energy for workouts, and it curbs your appetite. Okay, it curbs your appetite. Did you know that? Okay, did you know water can curb your appetite? It says the brain doesn't know the difference between hunger and thirst. Did y'all know that? Did you know? Like most times we're eating when we're really just thirsty. Okay, just do this for me. The next time you say, "Oh, I want to eat. I'm hungry." Before you eat, okay, just try drinking just 8 ounces of water. Just try drinking a cup of water, just 8 ounces. I promise you. Now, if after you drink the 8 ounces, you're still hungry, then okay, eat the food. But if you're no longer hungry after the 8 ounces, you were never hungry to begin with. You were thirsty. Y'all hear me? Before you eat, drink the water. Now, that's going to be a challenge for some of you because some of y'all going to want to eat regardless, okay? Some of y'all going to want to eat whatever it is. You go, I don't want the water, okay? I want to eat, okay? I'm just saying, we are feeding our thirst. That's what we're doing, y'all. We are feeding our thirst, and the brain does not know the difference between hunger and thirst. So before you eat, drink your water. Can we commit to that? Can we commit to that? Okay, these are some hacks now. That's a good one right there. Okay, some of y'all gonna lose some weight just on that. Okay, drinking water before meals increases weight loss by 44%. Now that just motivated somebody. That right there, they say, now you're talking my language, Rose. Now you're talking my language. Well, 44%? You're going to increase my weight loss by 44% just by me drinking water, okay, before my meals, okay? Yeah, that just shows you how much more we're feeding our thirst, okay? How many people are actually not even hungry. They're just thirsty, but they eating. Imagine that. Imagine you go to a restaurant, okay? And just say you had lunch and you out, with some friends or whatever, and you drink an 8 ounce glass of water, but then they bring out this delicious salmon, with some Brussels sprouts and whatever you got. Okay. Some of y'all got mac and cheese. Okay, but okay, we're not gonna worry about y'all. I'm talking about the salmon and the Brussels sprouts, some asparagus, whatever. You drink this water, all of a sudden you're not hungry. You say, God dog it, that darn Coach Ro. How many of y'all can you give me a to go? Or how many of y'all just gonna say, you know what? God forgive me. Because I'm gonna eat anyway. Okay, I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. Try it. It's going to happen. I promise you. But 44% weight loss. Okay, that's what's gonna get you right there. That's gonna keep you locked in, okay? Because everybody want that. So here's the recommended versus reality, you all. You say, how much water? Okay, it says recommended for females. On average, 75 to 125 ounces a day. Okay, recommended for males on average 85 to 150 ounces per day. But this is the reality. Most people are doing anywhere from 18 to 60 ounces a day. 60 ounces. That's somebody that weighs 120 pounds. This is why all those organ systems are acting up, because we're dehydrated. We don't drink enough water. Okay, thank you, Sean. Y'all take another sip. Take another sip. Say we're going to be hydrated today, though, Coach Ro. Okay, we're going to be hydrated today, Coach Ro. Now, let me show you what does not count toward water, because I know how y'all do. I know how y'all do. None of this count towards water, okay? None of it. This ain't the water count. I didn't say liquids. I said water. Okay, because y'all be like, you said, I didn't say liquids. I said water. Okay, so none of this counts towards your water count. And let me see, because now, oh my God, I got to get y'all too. This don't count either. Because I put water in the coffee. I put water. I make the tea with water. This don't count. This does not count towards your water count. Okay? Okay, and I got to go a little further because I know how y'all do. This don't count either. Sparkling water, seltzer water. Okay, the little hint. We already know with the sparkling ice is bad juju. None of this counts. Okay? But Spindrift is good, and it is, but it don't count towards your water count. This does not count towards your water count. Okay? This does not, and then just a little word to the wise, Spindrift is the only one of these little sparkling water, these little flavored sparkling water things that don't have natural flavors. Little word to the wise, okay? Just let y'all in a little. Only ones that don't have natural flavors, okay? Spindrift. All the others, they got natural flavors. So you know what that could be. You ain't heard it from me, though. You ain't heard it from me, but I'm just telling you, okay? Here is what counts. Good old spring water. Good old natural spring water. This is the only thing that counts towards your water count, okay? And guess what? Because I know, what about this? What about, okay, let me tell you this right now. Water shouldn't have ingredients. Where my essential people at? Huh? I know they in here. Well, y'all, some of y'all got some essential at home right now. Look at this. Purified water by reverse osmosis, sodium bicarbonate, dipotassium phosphate. Water shouldn't have ingredients, you all. I know I got some essential people in here. YouTube, I know y'all out there, okay? Shonda said, I used to be an essential person, okay? Used to be, huh? They should not have ingredients, you all. What about this? Smart water, guess what? Smart water ain't smart. Smart water ain't smart. Ingredients, vapor distilled water, calcium chloride, and magnesium chloride, and potassium bicarbonate, electrolytes added for taste. This ain't it, y'all. This ain't it. Then what you talking about, Coach Ro? What's the best option for water? Spring water. Spring. It says high quality spring water is rich in magnesium, potassium, calcium, sodium, and other trace minerals. It is naturally more alkaline than tap water, which can create an environment in the human body less vulnerable to disease. What should I drink, Coach Ro? Spring water. What type of water? Spring. Did you say tap water? No. Spring water. Did you say alkaline? No. Spring water. Okay? Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled, okay? Here's some examples. What brand? I don't care. Spring water. Polar Springs, Deer Park, Ozarka, Crystal Geyser. I don't care. Mountain Valley. Spring water. This other stuff, Dasani, Nestle, Aquafina, oh, that's just regular old tap water, y'all. Purified water, bad juju. Spring water. That's what we want. Okay? That's what we want. Point blank, period. Okay? You want to feel a little bougie? You can put it all in. Feel a little bougie. You know, you want to drink this with your little pinky up. Okay? Come on. You can do this little bougie spring water because you're going to drink that with your pinky up. A little Fiji. Okay? A little vase with the little pretty bottles that Evian, it goes down smooth. Okay? It says not required, but some of y'all need to feel like you're doing something. You can do this. Little Fiji, okay, little Voss, little Evian, you can do that. It's still spring water. Put your pinky up. That's what y'all gonna do. And it's okay. It's spring water though. We good. We good with that. I ain't mad at it. Before you even come. Before you even come, don't even do it. Don't even ask, okay? I told you what kind. What kind I say? What I say? Huh? What up, VIPs? What kind I say? Okay? Y'all see this? YouTube. Don't even do it. What kind, Coach Rowe? What kind? Coach Rowe, what about? I sat here and told you. Okay, shout out to one of my coaches. Okay, Chantel. She says, people want to be told what to do, but they don't want to do what they're told. My God, today, that's it right there, huh? Tell me what to do, Coach Rowe, and I tell you why I gotta do that. Come on. Spring water, y'all. Spring water, okay? So quick recap, okay? Knowing food is the foundation. If you have constipation, muscle pains, migraine, headaches, skin breakouts, okay? Nosebleeds, okay? If you have these things, drink half your body weight in water, spring water, every day, okay? And try for 7 days, okay? And then see if you see an improvement. But what if I don't like the taste of water, Coach Rowe? That's what y'all gonna say. But what if I don't like the taste of water? But what if, you know what I say to that? Get over it. Don't nobody care what you like. Your body needs it. Okay? This ain't Burger King. You can't have it your way. Okay? Nobody cares. Get over it. Your body, you don't. I tell people all the time, you don't like to go to work every day, but you get up and do that. Okay? You get up and do it. So nobody cares. Your body needs the water. I already told you why. Drink it. The more water you drink, the more you like. Okay? You know, what is it? Myron Golden, one of my mentors, he says, people don't eat what they like what they eat. Okay? People don't eat what they like what they eat. Did y'all catch that? Okay? The more water you drink, the more you're going to like it. Okay? I'm telling you, get over it. Get over it. If you drink it, you will crave it. If you drink it, you will crave it. I promise you. The more you drink, the more you're going to want it. Okay? So homework. What's my homework? Drink half your body weight in spring water every day. Okay? And show me in the community. Show me. Put it in the group. Okay? Document it. When you didn't hit your half, type it in the group. I'm done. Half done, okay? Half my body weight done. You don't have to put the ounces, okay? You can if you want to. You don't have to. Just put in the chat. Half my body weight done, complete, okay? It's okay. And listen, the earlier you start, the better, okay? You can have 16, 32 ounces sitting on your nightstand. As soon as you get up, before your foot hits the floor, okay? You sit up, you drink your water before you leave out of there, okay? Because you're about to get up and go to the bathroom anyway. You might as well add to it. You're about to go to the bathroom anyway, okay? So when you get up, just chug a lug. I promise it'll get easier because I do it. It'll get easier in the beginning. You're like, oh man, I gotta drink. It'll get easier, right? And drinking it at room temperature makes it even easier. Room temperature, not this ice cold water. Room temperature, okay? So, question. Doreen say half done. Very good. Question. If you missed last night, put me in the chat if you did last night. If you missed last night, put me in the chat, all right? Because I had some people hit me up, email, Coach Rowe, I missed last night. How can I see it? Okay, I see, okay. We got some me's. YouTube, if you missed last night, put me in the chat. Okay, hold on. Where were y'all last night? Okay, where y'all, boy? A lot of people missed last night. Okay, very good. Okay, so I need to speak to the ones that missed last night for like 10 minutes. A lot of y'all missed last night, I see. Okay, so family, for those that have been here every night, especially those that were here last night, is it okay? I need to talk to the people because I don't want anybody to go through this challenge and not have the same opportunity as you guys had. Y'all good with me just spending about 10 minutes to go over what we discussed last night? Y'all good with that? Helen said yes. Okay. Ashley said, well, I ain't missed last night. Okay, they said, okay, very good, very good. Okay, my people say yes. Okay, here we go. So this is my people that missed last night. Let's have a real conversation, okay? I want to talk to you about how we're going to change your life, guys. Now, we've already done an amazing thing. We've already learned a lot. You've already said, I've learned more, okay, in these 4 days now than I've learned in all of my life, okay? You've already said, doctors never told me this, okay? But I'm here to tell you, there's some things we can do really to change your life. I'm telling you. So let me ask you this. Would it be an honest statement if I said, and this is to my people who missed last night, would it be an honest statement if I said, if you could do this on your own, you would have done it already? Would that be an honest statement? Faith, would that be an honest statement? Okay. Everybody's saying yes. Okay. YouTube, would that be an honest statement? If you could do this on your own, you would have done it already. Okay. Everybody's saying yes. Everybody's saying, okay, very good. So can I show you how to get your body out of this stressful fight or flight mode so you can finally heal? Because I know that's why everybody's here. That's why the people, like the people that are well are not here. That's not the people that's here. Nobody just want to come hang out with Coach Rowe for 5 days. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have a reason to be with me. Okay. The people that are here are people that have a reason. They're looking to heal something. They're looking for a change. They're looking for answers. Okay. So I want to get you out of this stressful fight or flight mode so that you can finally heal, guys. Okay. And I need you to know, and I think we've proven it, that you've been spending money on the symptoms instead of focusing on the root cause. I think we've proven that. We have proven that because now we know what the root cause is. So if you're ready to heal your body and start getting real results, then here's the next step. Here it is, guys. Here it is. We've put together a system that will heal you at the cellular level. Come on. You got to be excited about that because we know that health starts at the cellular level. See, health doesn't start at the organ, right? So let me make that make sense. So if you have a heart condition, you typically go to the cardiologist, okay? That's the heart doctor. And the first thing the heart doctor does is gives you medication, okay? Well, the medication treats your heart. The medication treats your body. The medication doesn't heal you, okay? God's food heals you. You see? When my husband was almost in a diabetic coma and he almost met his maker, okay? On April 5th. Do you hear me? Doctors saved his life. But God's food healed his body. Do y'all hear me? So we put together a system that will heal you at the cellular level, guys. And so what I'm offering you today, okay, is to spend 12 months with Coach Rowe. Anybody interested in spending 12 months with Coach Rowe? Because what I'm seeing is you saying, okay, I've learned all this in 4 days. 4 days, I've already learned more than I've learned, in all my years, okay? What in the world can I learn in a year? My God, today. How much different can I be in 12 months if I'm under this type of tutelage, if I'm receiving this type of information, if I'm getting this type of information that I've never heard ever before in my life, that nobody's talking about, my doctors, no, my friends, I don't see this information. My God, what can happen in 12 months, okay? This is what can happen in weeks, guys. You can heal your body in weeks, okay? But then guess what? We're going to need a whole year to be totally transformed, huh? Totally transformed, because what you all like to do is a mindset shift. No. We got to have a whole mindset transformation, okay? Because when y'all shift back. We got to be transformed. We got to become something new. All things are passed away. All things become new. We got to become new creatures, guys. I promise you. We need a year to solidify no pain, huh? We need a year to solidify no medications, a year to solidify no headaches, a year to solidify no chronic illnesses. And this is the one that really gets me excited. We need a year to solidify that you are the hope. So no one near you ever has to suffer ever again in life. Because when you change, the people around you change. So we need a year to show you how to pick up this mantle and carry it and be a source of inspiration for everybody around you. I promise you, okay? So what does a year look like with Coach Rowe? Let me walk you through your next year, okay? Can somebody type in the chat, my next year? Somebody type that in the chat. Mind next year, okay? It's broken down into 3 phases, guys. Phase 1 is education, transforming your mind forever. That's what's happening, okay? We got to get rid of that stinking thinking. I told you, old things are passed away. None of that old stuff. We got to let that stuff go. Coach Tucker says it best. She said you got to have a Men in Black moment. You just got to just give a clean slate, and we got to start fresh, okay? Transforming your mind. It's all about the education, because that's where we perish for lack of knowledge. So this is when you're going to get the knowledge, okay, in phase 1. Phase 2, receive life-changing results. That's where it's going to be extreme accountability. That's why everything you learn in phase 1, we're going to put it to the test in phase 2, okay? We're going to be extreme accountability, seeing everything you eat, everything you do for exercise, okay? We're going to be in your stuff, okay? Can you handle that? Can you handle Coach Rowe? Can you handle these coaches in your stuff? Because that's what we're going to be in phase 2, guys. And these changes, you're going to be a walking billboard. People won't be able to deny results. They may be able to deny what you say, but they can't deny these results, because you will transform right before their eyes, okay? Phase 3, the inner circle. That's where the party begins, okay? That's where we show you how to live this lifestyle forever, because this is what I see. Many of y'all know how to lose weight. You don't know how to keep the weight off, huh? Nobody knows how to keep it off. Y'all know how to lose some weight now. Okay, we have mastered at that. We'll jump on the 10-day this, 30-day that, a watermelon fast, or this, a lemonade diet, boom, boom, boom. Y'all do all that and drop 10, 20, 30 pounds, and you gain 40, 50, 60 pounds. Okay, I already know. That's what we do. But right here in Inner Circle, we teach you how to, we show you how to live this lifestyle, okay? And it's not a lifestyle of restriction. It's a lifestyle of education. Do you hear me? It's a lifestyle of education, and show you how to maintain these results. That's what we do. So let's go a little deeper. Let me show you what happens in phase 1. Okay, come on. It's the Sugar Ain't Sweet Academy. It's an academy. Why y'all think I call it an academy? Huh? Because you're gonna learn. Because you're gonna do this heavy lifting. Okay, because you will learn, because you're going to gain knowledge. It's an academy. It's like you're in school. And guess what? When you get this knowledge, nobody can ever take it away. It ain't a program I'm going to give you a meal plan. That's not it. Don't ask me about no meal plan, okay? You ask me about this education. So when you get in this thing, you need to have pen and paper and be ready to learn, because that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. So phase 1, what do I get, Coach Rowe? You get access to a private community with people on the same journey as you. $2,000 value, okay? We all together, okay? We all in the rowboat, okay? Rowing in the same direction. We in the rowboat, y'all. Daily calls with the Sugar Ain't Sweet Academy Success Team. Monday through Friday, we got live calls, okay? Live calls, some in the morning and some in the evening. Why? Because we trying to provide opportunities for everybody to jump on the calls, guys. I don't know of any other program, okay? I do not know of any other program that provides live calls 5 days a week with live coaches. Don't know it. Haven't seen one, okay? But we have it. That's a $3,000 value. Weekly devotionals. Why, Coach Rob? Because you need to be encouraged with the word, because the word is encouraging, okay? And God is in the center of whatever I do. I say all the time, I'm with him, he with me, we together. And if you're with Coach Rob, you're on the winning team, because all we do is win, y'all. I promise you, this is what it is. He tell me and I tell you. That's a $1,000 value. Daily communication to walk you through the transformation you will be communicated with, okay, every single day that you're in this program. That's a $1,000 value. Guys, that's a transformation program. Sugar Ain't Sweet. That's what we call it. Sugar Ain't Sweet, baby. You want to see what the shed phase looks like. This is phase 2. What do I get, Coach Rowe? A foolproof plan. Ooh, that's a tongue twister. A foolproof plan to begin your new lifestyle. Foolproof. Fail safe. Foolproof. You will know exactly what to eat. You'll know exactly what to give your body so that it may thrive. You will have accountability where you show your meals. I told you we're going to see everything you eat. We'll see everything you do for exercise. You're going to attend live coaching sessions for questions and pivots. And that's exciting, because many of you, I promise you, you're going to be like, I got it. I'm going to start. I'm going to do this thing. And then you're going to hit this wall and you're going to have to pivot and you're not going to know. But guess what? When you jump on these live coaching calls, we can walk you through those pivots, okay? Always know how food is impacting your body, even if it's something you have always enjoyed in ignorance. That's the thing, you all, okay? Listen, that's why I wear this right here. You see this? This is a continuous glucose meter, because there were probably things that I used to enjoy in ignorance without having a clue of how it was affecting my blood sugar. But I know now, huh? I know now, and this is by choice. No, I'm not diabetic. This is for awareness, because I want to know how the food is affecting my body. I want to know, right? So in the phase 2, in the shed phase, this is where chronic illnesses are reversed. Okay? Somebody type that in the chat. Reversed. Because I need y'all to know whatever you got going on, it can be reversed. YouTube, whatever you got going on, it can be reversed. 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 Do y'all believe me? Do you believe me? My God, I need y'all to be all in and believe it. Okay? Come on. Says your faith has made you whole. Huh? Where is your faith, guys? It can be reversed. So when you get in phase 2, customized meal plan specific for your body type. Oh, Coach Ro, you going to do a meal plan? I am not. Okay. You're going to do your own meal plan once you understand what your body needs so that it may thrive. I promise you. You're going to create your own meal plan, right? $5,000 value. Low impact custom workout plan that fits your body type. No, we're not doing CrossFit. Don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it, okay? But we will do a workout that you can do for the rest of your life. On-demand course teaching you about grocery shopping, vitamins, supplements, workouts, making your health a lifestyle, and overcoming your triggers. Guys, there's a $4,000 value. That is the shed phase, okay? So now let me show you how to make this a lifestyle, okay? Phase 3, Coach Ro's Inner Circle, okay? What is that, Coach Ro? You get access to another private community of support. That's a $5,000 value. Monthly challenges, $2,000 value. Monthly guest speakers, $1,000 value. Monthly lunch and learn, $1,000 value. Ask Coach Ro sessions. That's where you got plenty of questions for Coach Ro, and I'm here for it. That's a $4,000 value. Exclusive first access to Coach Ro's digital products. That's a $10,000 value, meaning anything I produce, any digital product, any ebook, you have first access to it, okay? That's in the Inner Circle, guys. Everything. Customized meal plans, low impact custom workout, body detox and share program, on-demand course teaching, okay? Private community, daily coaching calls, weekly devotionals, daily communication. All of this is a total value of $25,000. $25,000. And every time I see this, I know people like, girl, I love you, but I don't love you that much, okay? You done bumped your head if you think I'm about to, okay, Coach Ro, I didn't pay $25,000 for my car, okay? You think I'm about to pay you that? But I need you to know, people have paid it, though. People have paid Coach Ro that type of money for a year program. For 12 months with Coach Ro, as a matter of fact, they didn't pay $25,000, they paid $27,000 because when they made this payment, this was the balance, they had already put down a $2,000 deposit. People have paid this money to get this same information. And I'm here to tell you that God spoke to me and he said, you know what? I need you to help the people. I need you to make this so everybody can afford it, okay? Make it so no person left behind, okay? I call it Operation Help the People. Operation Help the People. He said, we got to create this Gideon's army of people that are healthy, wealthy, and wise, okay? Go out and do more for the kingdom, okay? So no, we're not paying $25,000. You're not going to pay it, okay? You're not even going to pay $7,500, guys. Instead, the total investment in this program is only $1,497. You say, so I'm not going to pay $27,000. I'm only going to pay $1,497. You're not even going to pay that, okay? You're not even going to pay that, guys, because your health is important to me. I told you. He told me to help the people. He told me to help the people. So I do have a challenge incentive, okay? I have a challenge incentive, guys. It's one payment of $697. From $27,000 to one payment of $697. And then I'm going to go a step further, okay? I'm going to go a step further because this offer expires. No, when the challenge is over, this goes off the table, okay? This goes off the table. But my God said, help the people. So many of you say, Coach Ro, I can't do one payment, but I can do two. I can do two payments. So if you can't do the $697 for the whole year, you can do two payments of $397, guys. There are no additional payments on the $697. It's one payment of $697, and you are set for the year, okay? No other payments. Or it's two payments of $397. You pay $397 today and the other $397 in 30 days, guys, and you get everything. If you choose to pay, okay, well, you can't get this until no. You get everything. You get everything, okay? I'm not holding anything back. Everything you see, it's all the same. It's just one payment or two payments. That's what it is, okay? So get your cards ready. Get your cards ready. Get your cards ready and type yes when you're ready. Type yes when you're ready. Type yes, type yes, type yes, type yes. My God, today. Type yes, guys. Oh my God. We're talking about changing lives. We're talking about carrying the mantle. We're talking about being the hope for the generational health of your family. Like, we cannot delay. You understand? Don't be the person that say, you know what? I gotta wait till next year. I gotta wait till my kids get out of school. I gotta wait till I retire. I gotta wait. And I tell you this: tomorrow is not promised. Okay? Tomorrow is not promised, guys. It's not promised. Okay? So I need you to tell yourself why you need it. Tell yourself why you need this. Do you need it? I know you need it for you, but maybe you need it for your spouse, huh? Maybe you need to get in here so that you can help your spouse, huh? So we call that the overflow. Maybe you need to do this so you can take better care of your aging parents, or maybe your kids or your grandkids, or maybe your grandkids that's not even here yet. Maybe you need to do this so you can be here for your future grandkids that's not even here yet. Maybe that's the case. Tell yourself why you need it. You say, you know what? I want to be done with this medication. I'm tired of the metformin. I'm tired of the amlodipine, the hydrochlorothiazide, the lisinopril, the levothyroxine. I'm tired of the CPAP machine. I'm tired of the hot flashes. I'm tired of the sleepless nights. I'm tired of the fatigue. I'm tired of the chronic body pain. I'm tired of the arthritis. I'm tired of the inflammation. I'm tired of the digestive issues. I'm tired of the migraine headaches. I'm tired of debilitating menstrual cycles. Tell yourself why you need this. Okay, Susan said, I'm tired of insulin 3 times per day. Okay, get in this boat. Okay, Susan, get in the boat then. Get in this thing so we can get you off this insulin. I told you, they told my husband 4 times a day. I said, the devil is a liar. The devil is a liar, guys. So whatever he's telling you right now, he's a liar. He has no truth in him. Don't believe a word he says. Tell yourself why you need it. Come on, y'all, drop the link. All right, Susan said, I joined last night. Praise God. Drop the link, and y'all get in this thing. Get in this thing right now. Click the link, okay? And lock in with me for 12 months, and let's break every curse, because that's what it is. These are curses running all up and through your bloodline. Let's break them, okay? You can be the repairer of the breach. You. God chose you. You know how many timelines I popped up on? How many? But you know how many I didn't pop up on? But I popped up on yours because he chose you. He chose you. There's still millions of people that don't know Coach Ro, but you do now. You do. So take advantage because you prayed for it, huh? You prayed for it. So I need you to know there's a cost of being sick, okay? It's a real cost, guys. It says 20 years of blood pressure medication, $30,000. 20 years of diabetes medication, $120,000. 20 years of thyroid medication, $16,000. 20 years of heart medication, $60,000. 20 years of high cholesterol medication, $55,000. Heart surgery, $120,000. Amputation surgery, $60,000. Shoulder surgery, $15,000. Hip replacement surgery, $25,000. But watch this. Not being able to enjoy the life you have left, we can't even quantify that. Can't quantify it. I cannot quantify you being bedridden. You living a life riddled with pain. I can't quantify it. I can't quantify you not being around for your family. I can't quantify the mental anguish my children suffered every day in grade school, okay, when it was time for grandparents' day and they had no grandparents. I had to console them every year. First it was my son, okay, who's the oldest, and then was my first daughter, I had to console them every year. You know they had that grandparents' day and everybody come, they got their, my kids had no grandparents. The mental angst, it hurts me today when I think about that. Won't be me. I'm going to be there for mine. Will you be there for yours? I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure my grandbabies don't feel what their parents felt. It broke my heart every year. Because to this day, and those are my parents, and I love them, okay? I love them still. But I still say it's selfish when you don't take care of you. It's selfish when you just keep sowing into this flesh with no regard of the people you hurt when you leave them behind. It's selfish when you know you harming yourself and you say things like, I'm going to die of something anyway. That's ignorant. It's selfish. Don't do that to your people. Take action. Don't do that to your people. You've seen enough. You know this works. You have no excuse. I don't think it's a soul that's listening to me that don't believe this will work for them. I don't believe it. I believe you're so addicted to your own habits. That sugar got you such in the chokehold that it's convincing you this ain't gonna work. But you know deep down in your heart of hearts, this is what you need. You know it. And some of you are so full of pride. You're so addicted. You're so addicted to your old ways. You're so selfish that you don't even want to change. If you won't do it for you, do it for the people who love you. If you won't do it for you, do it for the people who love you. It's not if it will work, it's only when. God's food is undefeated. Don't you let this thing go by you and you don't take advantage of it. I know what you're thinking. I can do this on my own. No, you can't. If you could, you wouldn't even be here. There would be no need because you would be doing it on your own. You cannot. Another trick of the enemy. Just get the information. And then, I know what to do, Coach Roy. I just got to do it. Then you're going to be saying that to your grave. I know what to do. I just got to do it. That's what some of you think. I know what to do. Oh, yeah, she talking good. I know what to do. I just got to do it. Here's some stats on people that try to lose weight on their own. And this ain't even just about weight loss, but here's some stats. 52% of the world's adults are trying to lose weight. Only about 5% of the people who try to lose weight succeed. This you in these stats. Roughly 80% of people who lose a significant amount of weight will not maintain that degree of weight loss for 12 months. You won't. Because you don't know what you're doing. Dieters, that's most people, regain on average more than half of what they lose within 2 years. Even people who have weight loss surgeries, y'all see it, they gain it back because they don't have the knowledge. Look at what you've learned in 4 days. My God, what can you learn in a year? Could you possibly change the health trajectory of your entire family, for generations by getting this information? I promise you. I promise you. And when I'm not a perfect eater, and neither are my kids, but we know these foundational truths, though. We know these things. I promise you, my grandbabies, I won't even be here, but they're going to say, this is going to be the story. They're going to be talking to some people, right? And these my grandbabies. Now, Coach Rowe going to be gone to glory, okay? They're going to say, yeah, my grandmother, I think they called her Coach Rowe. I think they called her Coach Rowe. Like she was out there, she was out there saving the world with God's food. That's what my grandbaby's going to say about me. What are they going to say about you? Huh? What are they going to say about you? Because I promise you, look forward to it. I ain't rushing it, but I look forward to being a grandma. I'm going to get a shirt. I'm telling y'all right now. And I'm going to put Granny Rowe on the back. It ain't going to be no G-Ma, Mama, Mima, It's going to be Granny Rowe. And I'm going to wear it proudly. And I'm going to be proud to be a grandma. And I'm going to send them home tired. I said, yeah, just give them a bed. Just give them a bed, put them to bed. Okay? Because guess what? We weren't doing this all day. We was outside. We was outside ripping and running and playing till the street lights came on. Huh? I'm going to teach them how to shop. I'm going to teach them how to read labels. Will you have that type of information to share with your grandbabies? Will you? What you going to teach them? Huh? What you going to give them? Red velvet cake? You going to give them a birthday cake with all these colors and on the ice and all these, you going to give them Skittles when they pee-pee in the potty? Because that's what we're doing. You gonna take them to McDonald's and give them a Happy Meal? After the football games, you're going to take them to Chick-fil-A? That's what we're doing right now. And we're setting them up for an early adulthood of disease. That's what we're doing. You say, let them be kids, Coach Ro. I say, let them live. Because right now we're cutting their life short. It's a trick of the enemy. And we just going around digging our graves with a knife and a fork. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Frequently asked questions. How long will I have access to this program, Coach Ro? 12 months. It's a year program. When will it start? Check this out, okay? Because I already know. It's the holiday season. I already know what y'all about to do. Some of y'all about to cut up. Some of y'all, that's probably part of your reservation why you're not even doing it right now. But I'm telling you right now, we will not start until the first Monday in January. So go ahead, do what you do for the holidays. Enjoy. Do what you do. And Coach Ro going to be right there waiting for you the first Monday in January so we can kick this thing off. I'm not going to even hold you. Do what you do. But you're going to need this thing. I promise you, you're going to need it the first Monday in January. So that's when we start. Check your email for information, right? You're going to get the information. What happens after I sign up? You will receive an email that will provide the link for a pre-recorded orientation. So you can look at that so you can kind of see how this thing will go. What if I'm already in the Sugar Ain't Sweet Academy or the Inner Circle? Don't do nothing. Okay, you already set. Don't click nothing. You're already in. Does the fee cover me and my spouse? The program investment grants access to one person. Now, we've had many, many, many couples where both husband and wife have joined, okay? And then we've had some where one person joined and they just coach up the other person, okay? And the other person just gets it on the overflow. We call that the overflow, all right? But the fee covers one person. What is your refund policy, Coach Ro? I'm glad you asked, okay? Because all sales are final. No refunds allowed, okay? And I think I've said enough. I've proven enough. God's food is undefeated. You're going to get in here and you're going to do this, okay? You're going to do it. You don't get in here and be like, I can't do it. I'll give my money. No, you can't, okay? All sales are final, right? All sales are final. So get in here and do this. And don't you dare allow the enemy to convince you that you cannot, because you have a whole community that will be walking alongside of you, encouraging you every day. Do you hear me? You won't do this alone. You will not do this alone, all right? So let me just run through this real quick. This the real value of the program right here. This is the part people don't consider, okay? Let's just go at the start of the year, okay? Start of the year, look, New Year's. This is what we're up against when you're doing this thing by yourself. New Year's, guys. What we got? Fried chicken, okay? Cornbread, collard greens, cabbage, okay? Come on, we toasted with some champagne and sparkling cider and all these things, okay? Just more food. Then we go right into Valentine's Day. What's that? More sugar, okay? And artificial colors, okay? St. Patrick's Day, alcohol and more food, huh? Easter, we come run more sugar and artificial colors. Boy, we can't get a break. Mother's Day, okay? Mama don't want no salad for Mother's Day. You better take her to get her something smothered, okay? That's what she wants. And some sweet, okay? Your birthday. I don't care how old you are. You think you need a cake every time, okay? But that's what we do for our birthday. We treat ourselves with something that's going to hurt ourselves. But that's what we do for the birthday, okay? Everybody, Juneteenth, we cooking out. What we getting? Ribs, mac and cheese, burgers, hot dogs, sodas, chips. That's what we doing. Father's Day, and Daddy don't want no salad. You gave Mama something smothered. I want some smothers too. So that's what Daddy want, and he wants something sweet too. And I guess you can throw some on the grill too, but they probably want crabs and shrimp and all this stuff. Okay, all these scavengers. That's what we do. 4th of July, we cooking out again. Come on, give me a cheeseburger. Give me some tilapia. Y'all know what we do. That's what we do. 4th of July. Okay, we can't get a break. Summer vacations. And y'all know you're going to come back from that by at least 5 to 10 pounds heavier because ain't nobody eating clean on a vacation, okay? Labor Day, we cooking out again because that's what we do, huh? Okay, who on the grill? Okay, that's what we need. Halloween, more sugar, candy. We can't get a break every month. Thanksgiving, come on, cornbread dressing, mac and cheese, candy yams, mashed potatoes. Y'all know sweet potato pie, apple pie, sweet tea. Come on, this is what we do. And Christmas, we running it back. The whole year, this is what we up against. When you're by yourself, you're not going to win. I promise you, you are not going to win. But when you win a community, I promise you, okay, we show you how to navigate this. As a matter of fact, we have put together a holiday wellness plan, okay, a whole guide to show you, even though I told you, you don't start until January, we got a guide that we can provide to you probably the beginning of next week that's going to show you how to navigate, okay, through this whole holiday season, right? So you don't have to wait necessarily to January, okay? We're going to show you how to stay afloat over these holidays. I already put it together, okay? Me and Coach Tooker got a video for you too. That's got something for you to read and it's something that you can watch. Okay, I promise you, we're really excited about that. And so, because we want you to win. We don't want you to take 10 steps backwards over the holidays. Okay, we want to give you something that can keep you grounded and stay afloat, and you still be able to enjoy your holidays. So we got that for you too. So I'm super excited about that. And so that is it, guys. Grab this merch. Okay, grab this merch. Y'all know what it is. This is for accountability and healthmotivator.com. The healthmotivator.com. Get your merch. Get your merch. And we thank you. Okay. And we are off. Ashley, where my people at?
We off to the races now. Okay. It is VIP time. It is our VIP Q&A. We want you to get your hands up. Here are the rules. Once again, you want to have your name clearly displayed, your camera on. You're going to say, hi, my name is, where you're from. One question only. One question only. We want to get as many questions as we can. We'll be landing this plane 5 minutes before our session is over. And so I see some hands up. Miss Yvonne said, I'm going to leave here with something. She already had her hand up for like 20 minutes.
Okay.
she said she's ready. So we're going to call her up. Hi, Miss Yvonne.
Hello. Which
Hello.
Yvonne? Because I think there's multiple Yvonnes.
Oh, no, it's you.
It's you.
Oh,
Miss Hobson.
okay.
It's you,
Tag
Yes. So I had my question from the other night. Basically, she answered my question that it's for one person, but I know you're on the East Coast, right? So if someone's on the West Coast, my daughter's on the West Coast, she would just have to do the recordings. Is that how that work, or do you do different time zones?
The recordings for when? When are you talking about?
The program, if she signed up for it.
Yeah, no, I promise you, we have people all over the world in the program. And so that's why I said we have calls in the evenings and we have calls in the mornings. And so we make it available for everybody. And then there are calls that are recorded as well. So even if they don't make it, they can see the recording, but plenty of people on the West Coast on the calls.
Yeah, I noticed one guy from California the other night. Okay, thank you. I'll get her squared away.
Okay, very good.
All right. Next up, okay, we have Miss Darlene.
Miss Darlene?
Yes. Hi, Coach Rowe. How are you?
I am well. How are you?
I'm doing good. You said one question. I have more than one, but I'm only going to ask the one. What are your thoughts about Morningstar plant-based foods?
Trash.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a lab experiment.
Ooh, don't say that. Okay.
Have you read the label?
No, I just heard about it, and I was gonna go and check into it, and then I'm thinking, well, since I'm on this, let me ask her what her thoughts are about it.
I want y'all to get in the habit of reading the labels, okay? And really, before you even go to the store, You can Google it. Okay. You can
Okay.
Google it and look at the ingredients label. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, do that and see what it has in it and see, what is this? Look it up. Like get in the habit of doing your research, like what is what? Okay. Like Morning Star, but it has, I'm saying hypothetically, but it got 30 ingredients. Like, what is this? If something has that many ingredients, can that be real food?
No.
Okay.
Mm-mm. Okay.
So get in the habit of looking at the ingredients label and seeing what's in it. Right off the break, some got more than, a few ingredients. I'm like, okay, what is this? It's not food if it has that many. It's lab created.
And can I ask just one more question pertaining to food? What about Ezekiel bread?
Ezekiel bread is good.
Okay. All right.
But I
Because
would
I'm a
say this:
bread.
if you're gonna do the Ezekiel bread, don't leave that cinnamon raisin bread alone. Okay, go with just the plain Ezekiel bread.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Next up, Miss Susan. All right.
Oh, Susan said she joined last night. Okay, I saw that. I saw that in the chat. Come on through, Susan.
I did. So I'm joining you from right here in Bowie, Maryland,
Okay,
so
very
not
good.
too far.
Yes.
My question is, as I said before, I am diabetic and I've been for some time. Um, and at one point I was hospitalized because my sugar level had gotten so high.
Mhm.
Um, and the endocrinologist that I had a short visit with, she brought up cortisol levels. And I don't know a lot about them other than I know I can't track them. So I'm wondering how that plays into my blood sugar levels because some mornings I could wake up and it could be, say, 85. And I will not have even come down the steps yet. By the time I come down to check and to do my insulin, I could be at almost 200. So, not 200, I'm sorry, at 150. So it's like, what's transpiring? And it doesn't happen every morning. It's just sometimes. So it's like,
So, so you remember when I said that I learned with my husband that when you control your blood sugar, you control, your whole life, right?
mhm,
And so the very reason why you're on the medication, that the very reason why you're diabetic is because your blood sugar is on a roller coaster, right?
right. Yes.
And the only way to stabilize it is to eat God's food and eliminate the sugar, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So when you stabilize it, it's gonna fix everything,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
So when I tell you that all roads lead back to God's food, so a lot of times we're trying to um fix these extraneous things versus I'm just telling everybody we're just gonna go to the root, and when we go to the root, it's gonna
That'll
fix
take
all the
care of
things.
everything.
You
Right.
see,
Right.
everybody wants to answer for this, and I'm saying
Yeah.
no, we're gonna fix it by fixing this.
Okay. Okay.
So
Yeah.
all answers is looking, that's why I said we've been spending money on symptoms
Right.
instead of going
Yeah.
to the root cause. All roads lead back to God's food.
Right.
And,
Okay.
and that's when I say when we understand the cell theory, there really should be no questions.
Okay.
There should be no, and I know it's kind of hard to believe, kind of wrap your mind around that. Like can it be that simple? And I'm here to tell you,
Exactly. Yeah.
I know. It seems like it's got to be something else. I'm like, no, it's not. It's
Like,
really,
why didn't I do this years ago? Because I
yeah.
was diagnosed in 2012.
But the
So,
doctors don't know. Most doctors don't
yeah.
know. They're not taught nutrition in medical. They get less than a day on nutrition in medical school. What they're taught is
Mhm.
pharmacology. What they're
Mm.
taught is how to administer medication. What they're
Wow.
taught is how to diagnose disease and treat disease, right? And then the reality
Medication.
is there's no money in prevention. Okay.
Right.
But
Yeah.
there's trillions of dollars in treatment.
Yeah. Yeah. When you said I'm just, if you're taking medication, you're just maintaining your disease. It's like, wow, that's true. It's like I'm not trying to get rid of it. In my mind, I'm thinking I want to part with it, but I'm just
No.
treating it.
They're
So
just
yeah.
treating it,
Yeah.
and medication, that's all it will do. Medication doesn't heal the body. Medication treats the body.
Right.
God's food heals the body.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to it. I'll be First Monday in January.
Yes, ma'am. I look forward to it too.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Next up, okay, we got Miss Rosetta.
Hey,
Hello.
hello. How you doing, Coach?
I'm doing well.
I have a question, and it's about the 7-day herbal blend. Have you had anyone that take it that has caused a yeast problem?
No.
Never? Okay. Just asking. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Next up, Miss Kim.
Hi there. Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi. So I've been on all week. I've missed the morning ones because I didn't get up. Straightforward.
Okay.
I'm a night owl and I just didn't get up.
Okay.
So I have a question. So I know that you talk about God's food and what those foods are, but how do you address, or does it need to be addressed, if you are eating those foods? But then there's microplastics, there's, antibiotics and different things that they are giving the animals as they're raising them, the pesticides, things like that. So how does that come into play? Because if you are eating those foods, but then they're still doing those things, is that still harming your body?
Well, I focus on the big needle movers, okay? And so I do, like, for fish, I do recommend wild caught, salmon and things like that. I do recommend, organic fruits and vegetables. I recommend grass-fed beef if you do beef, organic chicken if you can. But I'm not 100% organic. I'm not. I'd be lying if I said I was. I'm not. But I focus on the big needle movers, right? And the big needle movers is sugar.
Right.
It's not microplastics, right? That does not mean that that's not an issue, but that's not. I'm not. See, there's so many rabbit holes we can go down. Okay,
Right.
so many
Right.
shiny balls. I'm focused on this big, huge, shiny ball. Okay, and it's sugar
Okay.
for the most part. Okay. Now there's some other things we can say sodium and things like that, but this sugar, hence sugar ain't sweet. Okay. So I've learned that when you control your blood sugar, you control your whole life.
Okay.
So
That's
I
fair
tell
enough.
my people to stay focused. I don't go down these rabbit holes. I do not. We're gonna stay right here in the pocket, okay? And
Okay.
handle this. Now, we can have a conversation about those things. I may talk about some of those things on a call here and there, but that's not my focus because that's just a rabbit hole or a shiny ball, and I'm not interested.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Yeah, next up, okay, Steph. Steph, are you ready? Okay, okay, perfect. All right. We got you.
All right. Hey, Coach Rowe, how are
Hey,
you?
hey, I'm well. How are you?
I'm great. So I just actually jumped on VIP today. So I've been in class all week under general, but
Uh-huh.
I'm if when I want to know everything. So I was like, I'm going to do it. I don't care if it's 1 day or 2 days left. So I'm here to ask my question. I appreciate all your nuggets, all your gems.
Uh-huh.
But my question is, I have rheumatoid arthritis.
Mhm.
I've been diagnosed with that, and my left arm is partially contracted, and my right hand and wrist are, I have limited mobility there, and I'm in pain every day. And so I just started today with what I think was, I know you said salad, but I had some guacamole, but it was only with the avocado, uh, onion, and lemon lime. So
Mhm.
I was hoping that I was kind of still staying in the vein with
No,
the
no,
eat.
I'm good. I'm good with avocado.
Okay, and I found 3 of videos that I could do that was low maintenance
Very
for me.
good. Very
Exercise.
good.
I'm marking this as a landmark. But
Mhm.
I wanted to know with the arthritis, I know it's inflammation and all of that, but being on the program with the God's food, uh, do you see it like
Yes.
in a
Yes.
way a lot?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you hear me when I said it was somebody that had rheumatoid arthritis? She had already had surgery on, I just talked about it today. I said she had already had surgery on one of her ankles and she was on a walker, okay, due to have surgery on the other one. And her foot was it was like she had limited mobility in her right ankle. That's why she was on the walker, right? And she and her biggest wish was she wanted to run again. She said, Coach, I used to be a runner.
Mm-hmm.
And now I can't run anymore. And I'm due to have surgery on this other ankle. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
She never had the surgery. And while she was in the program, she went on to run a 5K.
Oh my. And see, I do event planning, so it's like, Lord, okay, as soon as I get serious about getting into this outside of a hobby, I get attacked with this. So I'm like, I told my husband, I gotta do this. I said, I've invested in everything else. I said, I'm going to invest in my health.
Absolutely. See, you gotta remember rheumatoid arthritis, like what organ system is that? That was one of the examples I had. It was skeletal system, right?
Yeah.
So if we really just think about, if we reverse engineer, think about the condition we have, think about the organ system that's being affected, and then think about the organs, right? And then we just take it all the way back. It's still going to take you back to cells, right? It's still going to take you back to cells. Like health starts at the cellular level. And what makes up the healthy cell? Food. Right? Food. So it goes back to food. So food is the foundation. I'm telling everybody, when you change what you put in your body changes, because you got to think about those 3.8 million cells. You remember when I talked about the cell theory? 3.8 million cells are being replaced in your body every second of your life. Okay. Every second, Steph. Every second. Do you understand like the miraculous things that can happen? So we start giving our body the right stuff. But what we're doing is giving our bodies the wrong stuff. Hence why we have these issues. Because the 3.8 million cells are going to replace either way. It doesn't matter if they're going to be replaced with good stuff or bad stuff, but the replacement is happening regardless.
Yes. I clocked on late, so I didn't get to hear the rheumatoid testimony, but I will be playing the replay.
Okay, yes, very good. Because I mentioned it earlier. I just gave you the gist of it, but I talked about that earlier today.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Take care.
You too.
Thank you.
Right. Okay. Next up we have Ayana. Right.
Good evening, Coach Rowe.
Hello.
Hi. So, again, I'm from Maryland. I just have a question. Just wanted some confirmation or clarity regarding some things that you talked about within this week. I had mentioned you talk about, and I know you said that milk does not do a body good. And you also had mentioned something about oatmeal earlier this week. I kind of wanted to understand more so why those are unhealthy. I know a lot of people drink milk to get calcium. But with those things and even oatmeal, like are there some alternatives like almond milk or oat milk or something that might be better? I mean, you know, I have kids, so they do like to eat cereal. I do like to put like oat milk in my overnight oats and things like that. So I'm just kind of wondering why those things are considered unhealthy and what are some alternatives.
Okay, great question. A perfect opportunity for me to clarify. So first of all, milk doesn't do a body good. Like dairy is no good, right? Even cows, like beyond a calf, they don't even drink their own milk, okay? But we drink the milk, right? It's no good. It creates a lot of mucus in the body. It creates acidic conditions in the body. And if you know anything about cancer thrives in acidic conditions, okay? Cancer cannot thrive in alkaline conditions, right? We kind of snuff it out in alkaline conditions. So it can cause skin irritations like psoriasis and mainly eczema, you know, with the dairy. So it's just a lot, allergies and all that with the dairy. And so that's what I'm saying. So you can get calcium from other things. Milk is not the only thing. You can get calcium from other foods. You don't have to get it from milk. And I tell people that all the time. I'm doing it for the calcium. You just Google foods with calcium. There are plenty of them, okay, outside of milk. So it doesn't have to be milk per se. Now, oatmeal in and of itself is not unhealthy. Okay. The point I was making with that is that if you're a sugar addict, okay, oatmeal ain't what you need. Okay. Because I remember I said anything that's gonna give you the little tickle, okay, oatmeal gonna give you the tickle. So that might not be for the babies, okay, but that might be for you. Okay. That may not be for the kids, okay, but that might be for you. Anything that's going to give you the little tickle. The oatmeal going to give you the tickle, okay?
Are we talking about plain oatmeal? You talking about plain oatmeal?
Well, it's what you put in it.
Okay, I'm putting in a yogurt like Chobano
Bingo, bing,
okay.
ding, ding. It's the tickle. That's the tickle.
I put walnuts in it, blueberries.
Ding, 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 ding. That's the
sugar from the fruit. Okay. I don't do like the store-bought apples and cinnamon. I'm just getting the roll ones.
But the stuff you put in
there. Okay.
It's the tickle. Okay. And so here's the thing. What I am saying, Coach Ro is not saying you can never have oatmeal ever again in your life. Okay. It's kind of like I don't know if you saw the video with me and Cece when Cece so she was saying, so you saying that nobody should ever have tea or whatever. And I said, no, the addict shouldn't have tea. Okay.
Right.
The sugar addict shouldn't have. I'm saying that's not what you need right now.
Right. Right.
What we must do is break the addiction. I love oatmeal. Okay. I don't eat oatmeal all the time.
Okay.
I probably eat oatmeal. I can't even say 6 times a year. Okay. And I like oatmeal. Okay. That's just not something I eat all the time. Okay. I love pancakes. I don't eat pancakes all the time. Okay. I like waffles. I like these things. I just don't eat them all the time. Okay.
Right.
But when you're addicted to sugar, okay, the body is fine the workaround. Okay. You take the coffee away. I'll get it in the oatmeal. Just give me this oatmeal with this yogurt in here. Okay. And these fruits. That's good. Okay, you're gonna take that. Okay, just give me the yogurt with put a little granola in it. Okay, I'm good with that. Okay, you take that. Just give me the smoothie. Just drop a little banana in there and some mango and some pineapple. I'm good with that. Okay, it's gonna give you the tickle. Anything that's gonna tickle your fancy.
Right.
And I'm saying let's just break it. Let's just try to no sugar.
Okay.
Because I promise you, when you take it away, you're gonna feel a certain type of way. The body gonna be like, okay, where's my stuff? Ayana, where's my stuff that you usually give me every day? I'm looking for it.
Right.
That's when you're gonna know, oh, okay, I guess my body, you're gonna irritable. Some people get the twitching, you get irritable, you get headaches, you like, I got
Right.
That's how the people get when they don't get it. That's when you know the body is dependent on it every single day. And it doesn't discriminate. It will take it in whatever form you give it. And I'm just the truth teller. I'm telling y'all, if it's tickling your fancy, you're an addict.
Gotcha.
No tickles. Stop the tickles.
I hear you loud and clear. But like almond milk, is that still a no? Oat milk, that's still oat
for your
milk.
For your babies, maybe not. But for you, maybe so.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Next up, we have Miss Dr. Demisha. All right.
Good evening, Coach Ro.
Hello.
Thank you as always for an amazing evening. Demisha Burns, Bicoastal between Cali and Georgia. Quick question, and the answer may be no, but I know last night you had the family call. I plan on getting on the rowboat, but I can't.
No. You mean the
offering?
Yes. I'm sorry. Yes.
And so I know that I'll be getting on the rowboat, but can't get on until tomorrow when finances come through. Are you either going to be offering that again, or is that something that even if we're in the academy, then even not at a cost, nothing? Okay. I was gonna ask.
That was a challenge incentive. That was a fast bonus. That was what it was.
No, I got you. I understand. Just hey, look, needed to ask.
I got it.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, Miss Wanda Wells.
Look at that. Somebody in YouTube talking about what about raisins? Alyssa, that's a tickler. Alyssa Claiborne talking about what about raisins? Boy, they would ask about this sugar, boy. I promise you. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Miss Wanda.
Good evening, Coach Ro. I don't have a question, but at this point, I'm in week 3, and I just wanted to thank God publicly for you and Sugar Ain't Sweet Academy. You came across my feed. Never been on social media, but I did set up an account. You came across my feed. you had me from the first little video that I watched. You had me. And so a week before I started the program, I just said, okay, no sugar. I got to do this water. And hopefully this will encourage anybody else who's on the brink, because by week 2 of being in the program, I had lost 14 pounds.
Woo! What you say now?
Day 3 of being in the program, no more insulin. And I was told to take insulin 4 times a day with every meal and at bedtime.
My God. My God.
And so I owe it all to you. And I'm just saying, praise God. Thank you, Jesus. I'm telling everybody I know. And as you said, people got excuses. I said, y'all need to stop. You just need to quit. But I am an advocate of the Sugar Ain't Sweet Academy. And Coach Rowe, I love it. I love it what you're doing. And I'm grateful. I'm encouraged. And, being on here this week, I'm learning more. I'm learning so much more. And one of my challenges now is to make sure to get those green veggies in so that I don't get spikes.
Yeah.
So that I don't get those spikes in my blood sugar.
Yes.
Eating veggies, just pulling them out the fridge. If I've cooked them, I've learned to cook them without, and they still have a crunch. Grab them out the refrigerator. I can put them on my plate and eat them now and enjoy it.
Yes.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much. And so I pray that somebody would be encouraged. So that's why I couldn't sit here and be quiet any longer.
Praise God. Thank you so much, Miss Wanda. Thank you. So this has blessed me today. All this was for this right here. You see, this is why I do this. You see, when it says right here, it says, I am the hope. God gave me that 2-3 years ago. I was doing a live and somebody asked me something and God told me, and I said, I am the hope. You see, this is what I learned. Like, I got to keep talking, because what God told me is when I stop talking, people die. You see?
Yeah.
When I stop talking, people die, you all. So I don't care if y'all tired of me. That's why I say, whether you like it or not, okay? Whether you like it or not, I can, I will, and I must continue to walk alongside you and help you to achieve optimal health. And I'm just doing it with God's food.
Yes.
That's it. How simple is that?
Yeah. And I also would like to add, we had the challenge, look in the mirror. I said, my complexion is so much better. The gooseneck is going away.
Come on. I love it. I love it.
So,
thank you. Where are you located, Miss Wanda? Where are you
located?
I'm
sorry. I'm from Maryland.
Oh, you here with me? What part?
Yes. New Carrollton area.
Okay. PG County, right here with me. Praise God.
Yes, ma'am.
Praise God. I would love to meet you in person one day. We got to
make that happen.
We got to make that happen. That's amazing.
We can make it happen.
Congratulations to you. And you just the third week, just getting started. So this is amazing.
Yes.
This is amazing. Praise God. Thank you for sharing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yes. My God. My God. Yay.
Right. So our last hand, Miss Darlene is back for round 2. Come on, Miss Darlene.
Miss Darlene, come back. She said, I'm going to run it back. Come on, Miss.
Yes, I just, a couple of things now that I have the last part of the floor, and I'm not going to bore y'all. Darlene, and I forgot to tell you, I'm from Rochester, New York. Okay. Are the replays something that we have a handle on for this week?
These replays?
The
replays are on YouTube. And they're in the where are they? Ashley, they're on YouTube.
They're in the featured section. They're pinned in the featured section inside the Facebook group. Yeah. So yes. Mm-hmm.
The next thing is what about the exercise? I have not been privileged to the exxercise.
There's no replays for the exercise.
Oh, okay. So tomorrow is our last exercise. How do I get attached to that? I think I wrote on here, can someone drop me a link for the exercise?
Oh, that should be in your email that you got for the link for the Zoom call. It should be in that same email, right, Ashley?
That's right. And also in your VIP portal.
Yeah.
But if you're having issues accessing that, you can email help@rochelletparks.com and we'll have someone assist you.
The last thing is someone asked the question about the payment plan. So at the end of the night tonight, we have to make a decision regarding the payment plan, or when you offered it, that was it, and there is no other opportunity for tonight for the if we're planning on getting in the boat.
Ashley, what can you address
I believe, Ms. Darlene, I believe what you're asking is what are the options to pay for the academy? We'll drop that link in the chat so that you can have that opportunity. Okay. We'll
And
make sure.
it'll be
Yeah.
tonight's the last night, right? Or
Well,
to sign up.
Well,
only God knows.
Only God. So let's just do this, Ms. Darlene. We're gonna put the link in the chat so that you can sign up on this rowboat. Okay. We'll make sure you have
And
that.
I just last question, Wanda. I want to thank you because you have helped me to make a decision. And Coach Rowe, I already had it in my mind, but to hear a live example. And I've been listening to live examples all week, but it's been a person that's on, she's been on, and thank you, Wanda, for just that extra push to know that this is what I need to do. So that's all I have to say.
Yes, that's awesome.
You're welcome.
That was awesome. Awesome.
Yep. So I'm in.
Okay, Ms. Darlene.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. I see we have 2 more hands, but okay. So we'll take these last 2 hands, okay? And then we're stopping him at 55. All right.
Okay.
All right. Here we
There we go.
There we are.
Hello. Okay. Good evening, Coach Ro.
Hello.
Okay. Ifoma, I've been listening to all the things you're teaching. I'm grateful. I'm part of this and listening and learning. But I have a question. I've been diagnosed with type 2 and I don't want to take medication, and I've been trying it my own way. But I found I lost so much weight. I've lost so much weight. I went from 93 to 63 kg and I'm still losing much weight. So my question is, how can I stop losing weight? How do I stop losing this weight? And then I also found out that where I did a lumpectomy, that it's not going, it's still there. So I don't know how to go about it, and it's really disturbing my life. Thank you.
You said you had a lumpectomy?
Yes.
Okay, to remove, like it was cancerous?
No, it was not when I went for the results, but it's still there. When I went for it, I thought I will not see it again. I thought it will dissolve. That's the lump will not be there, but I still feel it. I still feel it.
So they did not remove it, or they didn't remove all of it, is what you're saying?
I think I don't know whether they removed all of it, but when I went in, I thought that after the process, I won't feel it again.
Well, where is the lump?
On my left breast.
Okay. So here's the thing. So do you know what your A1C is?
Yeah, initially my A1C was when I was diagnosed, it was 6.9. But now it was 5.7.
Okay, so pre-diabetic now. So what are you doing? What did you change to make you lose all the weight? What are you doing?
What I started doing is I started eating once a day. Then I started taking some vitamins. That's what I was doing, but I don't know whether it's enough. what I'm doing then. I will start taking vitamin C, vitamin D.
Yeah.
This is what I
Oh,
was taking.
so let me ask you this. Are you in the program? Did you get in the boat? Did you join the Sugar and Sweet Academy?
No.
Why not?
It's also why I want to talk to you. I want to see if I can have a plan that will help me pay.
That's. Oh, you're talking about the plan for payment. Okay, now I don't know about that. So this is what I'm gonna tell you. How do you pronounce your first name?
Ifoma.
Okay, Ifoma.
Yes.
This is what I'm gonna tell you. Because right now, I don't know what you're doing, okay? But I will tell you this. Because a lot of people say, Coach, I don't want to lose any weight. I want to gain weight. And I'm here to tell you that you can gain weight. You know, you don't have to eat bad to gain weight. You can just eat more of God's food, right? And so you can eat protein, right? You can eat vegetables. Like God's food is not calorie less. It's not calorie free, right? And a lot of times people want to eat potatoes and rice and things like that. You don't have to do those things. You can eat protein. You can eat more leafy greens. You can eat more vegetables, like to put on weight. Okay. If losing weight, is an issue for you. And and a lot of times people are, they say they're getting too small because most of the world is overweight. And so when a person thinks they're getting too small, they're just really probably the weight they should be. They're just so different from what they're used to that they feel so small. Okay. Because everybody else is so big. Right. I remember they used to tell my kids, I remember the first time I took my kids home, they were like, are you feeding those kids? These are normal kids. But it's just that most other kids are overweight. So it made my kids look like they were malnourished, but they were normal size. They were the size they should be. Right. And so I'm like, are you saying you're losing too much weight? I don't know what too much is. Okay. I don't know how tall you are. I don't know what your BMI is. I don't know anything. But what I'm saying is if weight is an issue for you, just eat more of God's food. Okay. Just eat more of God's food. Okay. That's what I'm going to say to you. And I highly encourage you, do whatever you can to get in the program so someone can walk alongside you and help you to navigate this thing. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Please, one more thing. Please, in the mail, please, can I have somebody that'll be talking with me, replying my mails, so it will be easy for me. Like
do that in the
we have a time.
Ifoma, listen to me. We do that in the program. We do that in the program. Okay. That's what the whole program is about. I honestly don't have the bandwidth to how many people that hit me up and say, can you create, like, it's not about a meal plan. It's about education. That's why I created the program. That's why I created an academy, because it's not about a meal plan. Once you understand, you can create your own meal plan. That's the whole point I've been saying all week. It's not about a meal plan, guys. It's not about a meal plan. It's about education. This is why I created an academy. This is why the first phase is all about education. Because that's what I promise you. Once you get through the first phase, you will be well equipped to make your own meal plan. I would be doing you an injustice to give you a meal plan. I promise you, I will be setting you up for failure. I know you think that's what you need. I'm here to tell you that's not the answer. The answer is education. The answer is education. So my advice to you is do whatever you can to get into this program. Do whatever you can. Okay? Do whatever you can to get into this program.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Our last question of the night, Miss Yvonne.
Miss Yvonne running it back too. Okay.
All right. It's not letting me unmute. There we go.
You're
All right.
here. Yeah.
I'm going to do it right this time. Of course, Yvonne Hobson from San Antonio. And my question is,
okay.
So Coach Rowe, you talk about the Shaklee products. So are there any particular supplements that you would recommend, or would it be something that you would do like on a one-on-one? Generally, what supplements would you recommend from Shaklee's line?
Okay. I mean, I take a lot of stuff, but I recommend all of my people, because I do these monthly calls. I have a monthly call, a Shaklee interest call, where people who are interested in learning more about Shaklee, I have that call every month, and then I have a monthly Shaklee ambassador call where those people who are on my team who, sell, have the opportunity to sell the products. But I tell everybody, everybody should be on a foundation nutritional plan, like a supplemental foundational plan, right? That's first, like lay the foundation. And so what is that, Coach Ro? You can do one of four things, okay? One of four things. You can either, I talk about 4 supplements that everybody should take. Everybody, there are a lot of supplements you can take, but if I had to narrow it down to 4, these are the 4, okay? A reputable multivitamin, okay? And then Shaklee, that's called Vitalee, Vitalea, Vitalee, okay? That's the multivitamin. Number 2, a reputable fish oil, okay? And Shaklee is called Omega Guard, okay? So you got multivitamin, fish oil. Number 3, a reputable vitamin D, okay? Shaklee has vitamin D3. And then number 4 is a reputable probiotic. And I recommend the Optiflora DI. Optiflora DI is the probiotic. So you can either do that, that's getting them a la carte, or you can say, is it any way I can get all that in one? Well, Shaklee has Vitalizer. Vitalizer is a multi-nutrient strip. It has like 6 pills in the strip. So you'll get those 4 will be within that strip. Okay? So you can either get those 4 a la carte, or you can get the Vitalizer, which will be all those 4 within that strip, right? Or the top dog, okay, is the Life Strip. The Life Strip. Now, the Life Strip has all of those except the probiotic. You would still have to get the probiotic a la carte. So if you ask me what I recommend you should start with, just for simplicity's sake, I say start with the Vitalizer. Start with the Vitalizer women. And if you're 50 or over, you get Vitalizer Gold. Vitalizer Gold for 50 or over, right? You just get a little bit extra. You get some CoQ10. You just get a little bit more extra in the Vitalizer Gold. So they have Vitalizer women, Vitalizer men. But if you're 50 or over, it's unisex for men and women, Vitalizer Gold. Does that make sense, Yvonne? Okay. Oh, you're muted. Can we drop that? Okay, they dropped the link. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That is very helpful. And yes, I'm over 50.
Okay, very good.
All right. So we're finished. We are finished. We have finished night 4. This has been fantastic. But Coach Ro, we also have 5 winners. So we're excited to have 5 winners. We have Ashley Moore, Epiphany Warren, Dr. Sharon O'Neill, Tanika Hines, and Denise McMickle. So we have 5 winners. So we are excited. We have one more chance for day 5. So congratulations to all the winners.
Yay. Very good. Very good. Y'all, has this been good? Huh?
Yes, great.
Okay, Cynthia Ramos is asking with iron. You can, or if you're still having your cycles, get it with iron. If you're not, then you don't have to necessarily get it with iron. Okay, you can. It's up to you. I don't get mine with iron anymore. Okay. But if you're still having the cycle, get it with iron. So this has been amazing. I've enjoyed it, guys. I just nothing gives me more pleasure than to help somebody feel better. Okay, this is as my husband would say, treasures in heaven. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna get some extra crowns in my extra jewels in my crown. Okay, when I go to heaven, just by helping people this way, I really get excited. I can talk about this. I can wake up out of a deep sleep and talk about this. I never get tired. My coaches tell I never get tired of talking about it, okay? Because I know how impactful it is. And I know this is what God has called me to do. I know it. Some people may go most of their lives and don't know their calling. I've known this was my calling from a very young age. From a very young age, I knew this was it for me. Never wanted to do anything else. Never, ever in life. I say, well, when I was this age, I wanted to do this. No. From as long as I can remember, it's been this. Helping people feel better. So I'm doing what I've been called to do. Okay, I'm doing it, you all. I'm doing it, right? And I pray that it's helping. I pray that it's saving lives. Okay, saving lives all across the world. I used to say all across the country. No, it's all across the world now.
Yeah,
it's all across the world. Coach Ro is global now. You hear me? He tell me, and I tell you. That's it. Because the only thing I'm doing is taking it back to him. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. Taking you back to him. Okay? So for all those that say, well, you know what? I got to talk to God and see if this is what he would have me to do. I already know if you going to talk to him, he going to send you right back to me. I already know it because I'm with him and he with me. Okay? And we are together. Okay? And if you with Coach Rowe, you're on a winning team because all we do is win, baby. Okay? And don't you forget it. So listen, I'm Rochelle T. Parks. I am your health motivator, guys. And guess what? Whether you like it or not, I do not care. I really don't. Okay? I can, I will, and I must continue to walk alongside you and help you to achieve optimal health. And that's all we got. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We out. Peace. Love y'all. Bye.